Welcome to the 9th annual Joplin Area Arts and Cultural Preview. It's pretty exciting to say that we are in the 9th year, and kind of there's a little pressure for next year because it's going to be the 10th year, and that's a big deal. So I know many of you, but I don't know all of you. My name is Emily Frankowski, and I am the Executive Director of Connect2Culture, and all of us here at Connect2Culture are so excited to welcome you into our beautiful home theater at the Cornell complex. As many of you know, Connect2Culture is Joplin's community arts agency dedicated to supporting and promoting all of the arts and cultural organizations in the area through a variety of online and offline resources. We are also a performing arts presenter, bringing in national, regional, and local artists right here inside this theater, sometimes outside, if Mother Nature is nice to us, hopefully more in the future. And additionally, we were a key player in the creation of this beautiful building, which we jointly manage alongside Spiva Center for the Arts, so welcome. I trust that all of you have benefited a lot from Connect2Culture's different services that it offers, its supplemental marketing, whether through ongoing promotional activities or community engagement initiatives. And as part of our commitment to the arts, we offer annual Connect2Culture Roundtables, of which the Joplin Arts and Cultural Preview is one of them. And typically we host about 3 a year, one being the preview, another being speed networking that we had about a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, and usually an arts advocacy workshop in January or February, leading up to Arts Advocacy Day at the state capitol in Missouri. So, and sometimes we pepper in other topics like having a media panel or learning about copyright law, which is always so riveting. And also today is your annual reminder to make sure that you communicate early and often with Connect2Culture, mainly through Lauren, who is hiding behind here, being kind of the Wizard of Oz. She is always ready to receive any arts and cultural information, any events you've got planned, whether it be next week or in a year. We love to work ahead and place all that information on connect2culture.org so that people can sometimes use our calendar as a resource when you're scheduling events, trying to avoid, scheduling with 3 other things going on, or sometimes you just use it to have some fun and pick out something cool to do. So make sure that if you do not receive our monthly solicitations by email to ask for your events, that you come talk to me or Lauren, Laura, Hal back there, and just let us know so we can add you to our email list. And sharing this information is wonderful for you, and because you get extensive exposure. You're on our website calendar, which is used by so many people. We have through email marketing, we send out weekly and monthly reminders on all the arts and cultural information happening in Joplin and the Joplin area. On social media, on TV appearances, in our year in review at the end of the year, and the list goes on and on. So make sure you do that. It's a very easy way to get a little bit more exposure for your organization. All right, so now to the preview. We began the Joplin Area Arts and Cultural Preview with 3 primary goals in mind. One, just creating a space to share. We wanted to provide a platform where arts and cultural organizations could come together, share what they have coming up for the upcoming year, hear what their peers have going on, and just fostering a sense of collaboration and maybe thinking about ways that we can work together. Also, public accessibility. Our goal is to make this information easily accessible to the public to grow audience for your events. Also, media engagement. We aim to ensure that the media can pencil in all of these important dates that you guys are about to share and cover them accordingly throughout the year, because that is what makes Joplin special. So here's how this event will happen and how it works. So each organization will have 2 minutes. I know it's tough. 2 minutes to introduce, about their organization, any good news or what great things are coming up for your organization throughout the year. There is a note page in the middle of each table if you haven't seen it already. And it also contains the order of the presentations from left to right, up, down, kind of reading order. And I was told to tell you that the order was created by how fast people signed up. So that is just what I was supposed to say. And when you're presenting, please make sure to use the microphone, because let me demonstrate what happens when you don't. I can talk back here, and you can barely hear me. You can still hear me because it's really good acoustics. But KGCS, which is the student-led TV station at Missouri Southern, is back here recording this. And so if you don't speak in the microphone, we will have a video of you without sound, and that will not be good. And maybe I'll just ad-lib. And so it will be whatever I say on top of your video. So don't do that to us. I don't think anyone will like that. Or I'll just scat, as I do sometimes for Jill. But what's really great is that they're going to be helping us record this, edit it down, and it will live on in perpetuity on our YouTube channel. So make sure to use the microphone. Finally, I encourage everyone to stay to the very last presenter because, like I said, this is just, a way for us to kind of come out from our silos. We're also busy working on our events going on. Usually we have a small but mighty force behind those efforts, but it's so great when we all hear what everyone has going on and think about ways to collaborate. So, are there any questions out there before we start the 9th Annual Arts and Cultural Preview? Any questions? Okay, I don't think so. All right, so I've been talking up here for a while, but nobody likes to go first. So, I've created our Connect2Culture 2 minutes so that you can see kind of how fast it goes. All right. At Connect2Culture, our mission is to enrich the Joplin area by igniting a passion for the arts, culture, and entertainment. And we serve as Joplin's community arts agency, amplifying the voices of local arts and cultural organizations. We bring world-class performances to our city, and we continuously dream big for the arts in Joplin. And we're excited to announce our 24-25 performance season, so make sure to get one of these. It's our 7th overall and our 3rd inside the Cornell complex. We have 19 performances lined up and 9 free school shows, which is really fun for K-5 students. Our season opens with the String Queens, known for their soulful orchestral sounds. We're also thrilled to welcome back the Dallas String Quartet to host family favorite performances through the Ignite series. Chicago's Children's Theater is going to be doing Peter Rabbit, which I love. And TheaterWorks USA is returning to do Charlotte's Web. Magic fans can look forward to Mike Super. And we also have a star from That's So Raven. It's Mr. That's So Raven. Rondell Sheridan will teach us about what life is like after 40. And then we're also going to have, I'm so excited about the St. Louis Dance Theater, who's going to bring some stunning ballet to this stage. So be sure to pick this up before you leave today. It has a chronological list of all these performances. And as always, we're continuing our work as Joplin's community arts agency, tirelessly supporting and promoting all of the organizations. We offer a wide variety of resources for all of you to make our cultural community more vibrant. We're also continuing to manage this building alongside Spiva Center for the Arts. We have a lot of rental spaces in the building. If your arts organization is looking for a rental space or office space or storage space, Connect2Culture would love to sublease that to you. Thank you for your continued support. Thanks for being here, and I hope to see you back for a show soon. Thank you. Now that was not what I had written here, but we started to do some creative things at the end. So, all right, next up we have Shelley with Pro Musica.
Good morning. I'm Shelley Tarter, the newest board member of Pro Musica. Since 1981, Cynthia Swab created Pro Musica to foster interest in world-class live classical music in Joplin and our area free of charge. Additionally, we provide educational outreach opportunities through Joplin Public Schools and master classes at Missouri Southern. This year's culturally rich programs include Seraph Brass, an all-female superstar brass quintet showcasing classic new works and their own transcriptions. They will also provide our annual arts education residency in the Joplin schools. Catalyst Quartet, a Grammy award-winning string quartet known for their dynamic programming and thoughtful collaborations. Nexus Chamber Music, artists collectively featuring the country's top young soloists performing vibrant and culturally relevant programming that bridges the old and the new. Isadore Quartet, incredibly young, talented, defining the modern era of string quartet, playing through their vision of revisiting, rediscovering, and reinvigorating the repertory. Foray Quartet, internationally acclaimed piano quartet joining Pro Musica from Germany to present gems of the repertoire for piano and strings. Our season kicks off on Thursday, September 12th, and we look forward to seeing you at this season's concerts. Thank you.
All right, next up we have the Creative Learning Alliance with Neely.
Good morning. I'm so glad to be here this morning. I'm the Executive Director of Creative Learning Alliance and the Schroeder Family Explorium, where our mission is to engage people of all ages in hands-on science, technology, engineering, arts, and math education driven by curiosity and play. And we have some exciting things happening. We have purchased the former library, as most of you know, in downtown Joplin. It's currently under renovation. However, the North End is ready to open our Lab 2.0 as soon as our air conditioning is fixed, but as anyone who's ever done that knows, that's no small job. So it affords us the opportunity to collaborate in the meantime with Third Thursday, where in August we're going to be learning the science of Frisbees and the art and science of green screens for dog days. In September, we're going to have a collaboration with the Medical and Dental School to do lion hospitals. So we're going to have a vet hospital where we're going to figure out what's wrong with lions and how to fix them. And then in October, we're going to have a mad science lab because you have to for October, right? And there's so much mad science in this world. We're really excited about that. We also here this month have dinosaurs, where there's a local paleontologist who lives in Miami who's been on some of the foremost digs in the world and has actual touchable dinosaur pieces and parts. We're very excited about that. And then in November, we are hosting a weekend-long I don't want to say activity, it's a bunch of activities for STEAM Day. So keep your eyes on that. We're going to have, I hope, a Dress Like Your Favorite Scientist fun run. I think that's my contribution. I hope we do that. I think it would be fun to have Einstein wigs on. So as you all do, we always have need for volunteers. So if you have a youth group or a group of friends who love science, technology, engineering, arts, and math, we'd love to talk to them. Thank you.
Next up, we have the Proclamation Youth and Community Choir.
All right, hello, my name is Hannah Olson, and I am co-director of Proclamation Youth and Community Choir. We're a Christian nonprofit group and have been blessed to see steady growth really since we began a little over 8 years ago. This past season, we had over 160 youth involved, K through 12th grade, plus adults and guest musicians that join us for our formal concerts. Really, the families and individuals that are involved come from all across the four-state area. While we're primarily a choir, we seek to encourage musicianship and artistry in the next generation, along with an overall greater appreciation for the arts. And one way we do this is by bringing in some very gifted guest musicians, artists, and even composers and different things like that that come and be with our choir and perform with our choir. We're excited to host our first ever ticketed performance, actually 2 weeks from today in this beautiful space on Saturday, August 24th at 6 p.m., where we'll feature various youth and guest musicians and things like that, tell more of the backstory behind the choir and why we began and what our purpose and mission is. So we'd love to have you join us for that. We've opened registrations for our upcoming Christmas season, which will also include adults, where we'll be returning to MSSU's Taylor Performing Arts Center for our Christmas concert, which will be held on Saturday, December 7th. After the first of the year, we'll jump back into our regular youth season, which will be a little bit shorter this year because I'm actually expecting a baby. We're excited. So Lord willing, we'll probably end around March or so with a concert rather than May. We're looking forward to these upcoming seasons and would love to continue to partner with more musicians and artists in our area in hopes of growing an even greater appreciation for these things.
Next up, Joplin Improv.
Hi, my name is Zach King, and I'm representing Joplin Improv, and most of this is made up on the spot. A lot of you may know Katrina Richards, who helped found Joplin Improv, sort of out of the ashes of Siblings Improv, formerly here, and some of you may have even attended our shows. Anyone who's watched Whose Line Is It Anyway with Colin Mokry and Wayne Brady inventing songs out of thin air knows that there is almost nothing funnier than watching a really well-done improv show. Conversely, anyone who's fans of The Office knows that, Michael Scott insisting that he has a gun can lead to some really bad improv as well. However, we want to be representatives of the best kind, and I think we are. We love to make people laugh, and I think Joplin Improv is doing a really great job at that right now. I'm really proud of the people that have just arisen from our community and learned. But there's a bigger reason to get involved in improv, and that's because in addition to making you laugh, taking improv classes and learning improv principles will actually make you a better person. Attending improv classes can teach you that you have a voice and your ideas are valid and you should bring them to the table. It can teach you that others have a voice, their ideas are valid, and maybe you should listen. It'll teach you how to listen to other people, how to create a safe space that fosters creativity and collaboration, and then how to dynamically work together to achieve a common goal, and ultimately, in the improv setting, create something out of nothing. So if you're interested in that, we have classes coming up in the fall if you'd be interested in learning for your professional development. We also do applied improv corporate trainings for building teams' communication skills, collaboration, and camaraderie. Information about that is on our social media. In addition, we have some shows coming up. There's one tonight at Precision Coffee in Nevada, and we also have one coming up August 24th, partnering with Eagles Landing Wine. We're calling it Whose Wine Is It Anyway? There's flyers for that out at the table. We also do private events. We'd love to see you there.
Now we have WolfRich Entertainment, LLC.
Hi, everyone. I'm Ann with WolfRich Entertainment. You might be wondering what we do. We do comedy-based murder mystery parties. We offer them for all ages and events. So if you're wanting something small, maybe a birthday party, we can offer customizable packages where everybody that's a guest would be a suspect in the show. But we also offer really large events too. We do a lot of charity events. We love working with charities. And we'll have rooms of 50 to 150 people and work in a very collaborative setting where everybody works as a nice little group and team. So some of the other things that we do, we have several different ranges. So we'll have family friendly. If you're wanting something, a little bit more G-rated, it might be more of a, find this on the map kind of thing. If you're wanting something a little bit risque, we do those too. So we love working with you. Bring us your ideas, whatever it is. We really love making those come to life, and we love helping charities make the money when we're doing that as well. So you can find us on Facebook or email us at wolfrichmystery.com. We'd love to hear from you.
Next up, Dream Theater Co.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Becky Yarnell, and I'm the owner of Dream Theater Company. We are a for-profit private theater company. We've been going since 2006, but since about 2020, we have been located in the downtown area at 2nd and Main Street in a historic storefront. And so we always have a lot of things going on. Right now, we are currently in production for Snow White, which has a cast of 20 plus from ages 6 all the way up. And then we are also in production right now for Evil Dead, the musical. So both of those things are in rehearsals. Both of those things are for different crowds, as you can probably guess. Evil Dead, the musical, the tickets do come with ponchos for blood splatter, and that is a mature audience's only show. So while we have Snow White and we have Evil Dead in production, Snow White happens first. It will be August 29th, 30th, and 31st. And Evil Dead opens in September. It's a 2-weekend run because we know historically it's likely to sell out. And so it will go September 12th, 13th, 14th, 19th, 20th, and 21st. We are also in enrollment right now for our Acting Academy. The Acting Academy is our after-school program, and it goes kindergarten through middle school right now. At the Acting Academy, what we do is we take children's literature, and the children break it down, and then we rebuild it back up as a full production. And then they do it last semester, we did it once for Third Thursday to the open public, and then sometimes we just do it for family and friends. So this fall, we're going to be working on specifically The Legend of Sleepy Hollow is the first one the children will take on, and then we're going to do the Nutcracker closer to Christmas. Tuition for the Acting Academy is $120 a month, and we meet twice a week. So we go Wednesdays and Fridays from 4 to 6 p.m., and the growth of the kids that you can see from when they start to the confidence that they build and the friendships that they make and their ability to do public speaking from then on is wonderful. We have lots more going on. Look us up on Facebook. Thank you so much.
All right, and Becky, stay put. Joplin Arts District is next.
Okay, and I'm going to also be speaking in place of Linda Teeter today for the Joplin Arts District. But luckily, she gave me a script, so that makes it easy. The Joplin Arts District is not just a designation, it's a destination. Spanning 56 blocks in historic downtown Joplin, Missouri, B through 12th Streets, Wall to Pennsylvania Streets, we are dedicated to building relationships with all people in the arts and entertainments to encourage them to be a part of this vibrant arts community for a live, work, play lifestyle. We are a catalyst to bring tourists off of I-44 to downtown. Joplin's art community is thriving in the downtown with a multitude of events and entertainment, including art walk, street festivals, dance performances, theater, musicals, poetry readings, open mic, improv comedy, ghost tours, live music, and more. As a destination on Route 66, America's Main Street, Joplin is host to exceptional mom-and-pop restaurants, coffee shops, bars, art galleries, boutiques, and the Harry M. Cornell Complex and Entertainment Complex, Arts and Entertainment Complex. Joplin's walkable downtown is bordered by Murphy's historic homes on the west and Easttown Dreams District to the east. A trolley system provides transit to motels, shopping, big box stores, and restaurant chains, but the heart of Joplin still beats in historic downtown. Joplin Arts District is a 501c3 charitable corporation which uses its funds to enhance our streets by paying artists to create public art on downtown walls. We also celebrate diversity and inclusion through the arts. See you at Pride Fest in September on Joplin Avenue. We work to create colorful environments for tourists to hang out while visiting our shops. The moving pinwheel is the logo. In our childhood as a toy, we blew into it to watch it go around and around, noticing the harder we blow, the faster it comes back to us. Now, as an adult and a business owner, I ask, have you blown into your pinwheel today? Join us as we do it in ours to grow and be known as a place with a cool vibe, where it's cool to be you. So see us on social media and on our website, joplinartsdistrict.com. Thank you all.
Next up, Spiva Center for the Arts.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Heather Lesmeister. I am proud to be the Executive Director for George A. Spiva Center for the Arts, where we have been celebrating the creative experience since 1948. So 76 years strong in the community, a very integral part of what everybody does and how we reach out to the different areas. We're really founded on 5 different areas. We have our amazing exhibits. Our exhibition space here is phenomenal. When we were lucky enough to come over and live in this beautiful home, along with Connect2Culture just a few short years ago, We expanded our gallery space from 3 to 4. So we have around 7 cycles of exhibits every year. So every couple months, there's something new to see. If you have not been upstairs, you must go and see Awkward Family Photos. Next weekend is the last weekend. It will be available, and I promise you, you will laugh. You will have joy in your life. We have wonderful exhibits like that, ranging from that all the way through. We're proud to announce in 2025, we will be hosting Watercolor USA, which is a phenomenal exhibit that's 60 years plus from Springfield Art Museum. They're going to be shutting down for a bit to redevelop, and they have entrusted us with that exhibit. So we're very excited to bring that to the area. Along with programming that's involved, there's always something to do in the galleries. We also have our education and outreach department. Education, there's classes, camps, something for everyone. With outreach, we like to be involved with other local nonprofits, reach out and partner to see what we can do together to enrich the lives of others' clients, of ours, and the community as a whole. We do birthday parties, events, and then our outreach goes through our membership. We would love for you to become a member of Spiva Center for the Arts. There's always something new to see. Stop in our gift shop, local artist, and you'll get you'll support them and support Spiva at the same time. Thank you.
All right, North Heights couldn't join us this morning, so next up we have Post Art Library.
Good morning. I'm Jill Hallbach, Director of the Post Art Library, a privately funded 501c3 nonprofit that opened inside Joplin Public Library in 1981. We specialize in art, architecture, history, and historic preservation. In addition to managing the library's local history files, their makerspace, and facilitating specialized research, we curate the library's exhibits as well as provide public access to free arts-related programming and resources. Artist receptions, author visits, cultural and educational presentations, and workshops are some of our offerings. The Joplin Arts Fest, September 20th to 21st, Joplin Writers Fair, October 12th, the Post Art Library Holiday Tea, December 14th, the Black History Fair and Palentine's Day, both in February, Joplin Reads Together, a National Poetry Month, both in April, Preservation Month in May, and the library's summer reading programs every May through July are some of the annual events that we participate in. Our current exhibits include Lost Souls by Cody White and others, local shoe ads from historical newspapers, and a collection of antique shoes from the Joplin History and Mineral Museum. Starting in September, we'll feature the 3rd annual Reflections of Hunger exhibit with the Ozark Center and a collection of antique books printed in the early 1900s in Girard, Kansas by the Appeal Publishing Company. Here's a fun fact. The printer who printed all those also printed the nation's leading socialist newspaper of the time, like in the middle of nowhere near us. So I think that's interesting. We're always on the lookout for new partnerships and artists to feature in our galleries. So if you're interested in a collaboration or in volunteering your time to present a program or showing your work in the library, or if you know anyone who is, you can find us online at postartlibrary.org, on Instagram and Facebook at postartlibrary, or you can email me at jill@postartlibrary.org. Yes.
And now Jill will be morphing into a community member with the Joplin Arts Fest.
Yes. All right. So I'm excited to tell you about the 2024 Joplin Arts Fest. This year, the festival's on Friday, September 20th and Saturday, September 21st, here at the Cornell complex outside on the Leggett and Platt Green. We invite you to walk the art of 35+ artists while listening to live musical performances and enjoying delicious foodstuffs from a variety of food trucks. This juried festival features artists from Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Nebraska with works in many mediums, including ceramics, fiber, jewelry, mixed media, painting, photography, sculpture, and works on paper. Artists have the chance to win the 2D or 3D Merit Awards, Best of 2D or 3D Awards, Best Booth, or Best of Show. On stage, we'll showcase performances by about 10 different groups and musicians who represent multiple genres. including folk, indie rock, jazz, and more, as well as ballet. These performances will run throughout the entire festival. If you're interested in playing music yourself, then we invite you to peruse the Instrument Petting Zoo, where you'll get a feel for different instruments and be able to ask questions. Other features include Junior Arts Fest booths, a make and take project, and in celebration of our 10th anniversary of Joplin Arts Fest, we'll have a commemorative Joplin Arts Fest field guide. And guess what? We've extended our hours, so you have even more time to enjoy this wonderful community event. So that's Friday, September 20th from 5 to 9 p.m., and Saturday, September 21st from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. The 2024 Joplin Arts Fest is brought to you by Connect2Culture, Downtown Joplin Alliance, Joplin Regional Artists Coalition, Post Art Library, Spiva Center for the Arts, with additional support from the Keystone Gallery, Missouri Arts Council, Missouri Humanities, Southwest Missouri Bank, and Visit Joplin. Thank you.
Next, we have Midwest Regional Ballet Performing Arts School.
I just realized there's a penguin on stage just now. So what's he gonna do? 5, 6, 7, 8, okay. Good morning, I'm Natalie Cossey, Assistant Director to the wonderful Miss Kay Lewis of Midwest Regional Ballet. Kay Lewis has been delighting audiences for 39 years with quality and original works in dance, aerial sets, and costuming. Many students from the ballet have gone on to professional careers in music, videos, modeling, movies, circuses, and teaching. We've been able to watch kids grow from 3 years up to go on and study at many well-known ballet companies, such as Denver, St. Louis, Chicago, and London. Director Kay Lewis strives to bring fluorescent, energetic, and classical original works to the stage in our community. Specifically, and for the upcoming show, we are bringing back our powerful rendition of Alice in Steampunk Wonderland. This performance brings the audience into a different realm of Alice's encounters in Wonderland, all amazingly timed to Queen music. It's amazing. Our children's series next year will feature The Lion King, a modern and contemporary spin on all-encompassing visual masterpiece. And next spring, we will represent the classical ballet of Cinderella at the Cornell Center, as well as Memorial Auditorium in Pittsburgh. We offer classes for ages 2 through adult with performance opportunities through the season, and our focus is on teamwork and family. We strive to shape dedicated citizens of our community through fitness, education, and for the love of arts. So if you know anyone who's interested in joining, whether you be a student, teacher, or background person, we would love to have you at our facility. Thank you so much.
Next, we'll hear from Missouri Southern Institute of International Studies.
I'm Chad Stebbins, the Director of International Studies at Missouri Southern, and many of you know that Missouri Southern has a statewide mission in international or global education, and we are charged by the state with providing every student some type of global experience. Often that happens through study abroad, but we virtually reach every student with our theme semester program. We choose a different country or region of the world every fall semester and bring that country to the campus with about 40 events. So this is the Canada semester coming up. We do have, I think, exactly 40 events. They are all free and open to the public with the exception of 2. There is a Taste of Canada event on Tuesday evening, September 10th, where you can come and sample poutine, smoked sliced meat from Montreal, Canadian bacon, of course. And the other paid event is our Southern Theater is performing Saltwater Moon, set in 1926 Newfoundland on September the 18th. Some of our other programs exploring Canadian culinary traditions, how Canada can survive the 21st century, Canadian legends in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the Great Canadian Maple Heist, O Canada Concert by our concert band, Canada's Jack the Ripper, and a history of maple syrup making. We also have 11 films scheduled on Tuesday evenings in Cornell Auditorium and Plaster Hall. These begin at 7 o'clock. They're all free and open to the public, including The Sweet Hereafter, Seducing Dr. Lewis, Jesus of Montreal, Bon Cop, Bad Cop, and Scarborough. I would encourage you afterwards to pick up the Canada semester brochure in the lobby, and if you're interested in just the films, there is a specific film passport. Thank you.
Next, we have the Joplin Rotary Sculpture Garden.
Good morning. I'm Cleo Copeland, here to talk about the Rotary Sculpture Garden. The Rotary Sculpture Garden is on 16 acres where St. John's Regional Medical Center used to stand, which is now known as Mercy Park. Rotary Sculpture Garden is a project collaboration between both Rotary clubs in Joplin. It has its separate board of directors with members of both the Rotary clubs, the city of Joplin, the arts community, and members from the community at large. Rotary Sculpture Garden is a nonprofit organization, and our goal is to make Mercy Park a destination place for individuals and families to enjoy the park, whether walking a dog, jogging, walking. It's a fun and relaxing place to enjoy your time. It has now become a destination sought out by locals and visitors. In 2019, we installed 9 bronze sculptures, and presently we have 29 sculptures on the paths, scattered around, and 2 more coming this year. All the sculptures have been donated by individuals or organization. Each sculpture has a plaque identifying the artist, the name of the sculpture, and the donor. The city maintains the grounds of this park, but we are responsible for the maintenance of the sculptures. So therefore, we have created a membership opportunity for you all to help us. There's different categories of that membership. I think our mission statement says it all. The mission of the Rotary Sculpture Garden is to enhance the quality of life in the community. And we hope that you will visit it, and thanks for your attention.
Next, we'll hear from Joplin Area Piano Teachers Association.
Hello, I'm Megan Sabo. I'm the president of the Joplin Area Piano Teachers Association, and excited to be here today and to hear from everyone. The JPTA was founded in 1960 and supports area piano teachers and students by offering fellowship for teachers. We get together and share ideas, have book clubs, and then we have monthly recitals for students, festivals, master classes, workshops for students, and we end the school year with the honors recital for students. If they've participated all year long, they get certificates and medals and prizes. Upcoming JPTA events, we have the duet recital on October 6th at Missouri Southern. We have the Sonatina recital on November 9th at the First Christian Church in Webb City. And I don't want to say my favorite, but the monthly recital in December will be on the 15th, and it will be here. We love the fully restored concert grand, of course. And then in 2025, we look forward to offering more recitals, our annual festival, master classes, and of course, the year-end honors recital. All events are free to attend, and if you know any area piano teachers, we would love to hear from them and have them join the organization. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram, and I've left information on the table, and of course I'll hang around afterwards if anyone wants to chat. Thank you.
Now Luke will be talking about Downtown Joplin Alliance and the Joplin Empire Market.
Good morning. Downtown Joplin Alliance is an organization tasked with economic development through historic preservation. This year we have 82 event days, so I am going to summarize those so we can have a little bit of time to talk about the Empire Market. We have Third Thursday, which is a community event on the third Thursday of each month from March to October. We have Wine Share, which is on the first Friday of each month all throughout the year, showcasing a local business and giving community members a chance to connect. We have Downtown Now, which is a quarterly informational session. We will bring in a local and a regional or national speaker to talk on a topic pertaining to downtown. We also have our Volunteer Expo, which is twice a year, and we basically lay out any and every opportunity for the public to get involved as a volunteer. We have our Clean Team, which is twice a month from March to October, picking up trash in downtown. We have our Lofts Tour, which is our annual event showcasing residential opportunities in downtown. We are expanding that, more to come. We have our holiday lighting at Spiva Park, as well as the window decorating contest. And then what I would love to talk to you about today is every single Saturday, all throughout the year from 10 to 2, is the Joplin Empire Market. Very exciting. We have local farmers, vendors, artisans, bakers. Go there, support local. And while you're there, check out the Bunny and Jane Newton Community Kitchen. We finished it and opened it in 2023. And just last week at the Missouri Main Street State Conference, it won the award for Outstanding Economic Impact in the state of Missouri. Yes, thank you. So when you leave here today, go to the Empire Market, get some local bread, get some flowers, get some mixed nuts, anything you want, because you can find everything. And if you want to know anything else about downtown Joplin, please visit downtownjoplin.com. Thank you.
Next, we have the Joplin Historical Society.
Good morning, my name is Kelly Redden, and I'm president of the Joplin Historical Society, and we support the Joplin History and Mineral Museum. We enjoy having people come in, so we have lots of events planned. As you can see, we have several things, and right now we are starting the video contest. Last year we had 25 videos in our video contest from 2 schools. We really want to increase the number of schools that participate in that, but we had such a good quality video came in that we decided to increase the prize money and award more. Next, that's really important for us is our fundraiser, which is the golf tournament. So if you are interested in sponsoring, we would love that, or playing. And then in December, we have our Christmas open house. And this year we are going to increase what we're doing there. So we're gonna have vendors come in. So if you would like to be a vendor, it's only gonna be $25 to have a space. And we are hoping that we get an increase in the gingerbread house. So last year we had 30+ gingerbread houses in our contest. This year we have 8 categories, and so we are doing more and trying to get more community involvement. So it's gonna be great. Now, when you come to the museum, a couple things are happening between now and Christmas. One is that you will see brand new art on the front of the building. So all the glass front will now contain beautiful images. So we're really excited about that. Hopefully by the end of September, but for sure by Christmas that will be up. Thank you.
Now we'll hear from the Harry M. Cornell Arts and Entertainment Complex.
Good morning, I'm Clifford Wirt, and I serve as the treasurer for the Harry M. Cornell Arts and Entertainment Complex. The slide that you are viewing shows 2 important facts about the Cornell complex. the present, and the future. For what is shown on the left of the slide, the Cornell complex exists solely to own and provide the long-term maintenance of the Cornell complex assets for the direct benefit of its two primary tenants that have their permanent home inside the complex, Connect2Culture and George A. Spiva Center for the Arts, who are responsible for 100% of the operating expenses of the complex. We are pleased that Musica also has established its office inside the complex through a sublease with Connect2Culture, and space is available for other arts organizations to do the same. Thanks to over 350 Joplin and area individuals, businesses, organizations, and foundations, over $19.5 million has been given generously to make this community cultural asset a reality. Now for the future. You're special. You are seeing for the first time a conceptual rendering of the new outdoor stage canopy that will be coming in November of this year, covering the Leggett and Platt stage inside the Leggett and Platt Green. This permanent steel structure with its 20-year warranty tensile membrane will greatly expand the offerings for both Connect2Culture and Spiva that can be brought to Joplin for outdoor events. The Cornell complex will also own a full complement of sound and lighting. Ladies and gentlemen, Joplin arts are strong in Joplin.
Next up, we have the Joplin Regional Artists Coalition.
Hello, I'm Justin Kidston. I'm the president of the Joplin Regional Artists Coalition. JRAC was founded in 2010 as the local arts community was becoming firmly established. At that time, there were area artists working for exposure, galleries were popping up, and the local art walk was thriving. JRAC founders recognized that it was time for visual artists to work together to pool their knowledge and resources, to network, and to do group marketing. It now has more than 115 members from the region. The group's mission is empowerment, promotion, and professional development of visual artists, particularly for those who are new to the art arena. Membership is open to people age 18 or older with any level of experience and with any type of 2D or 3D medium. JRAC provides studio workshops and professional development workshops, quarterly programs to discuss anything from marketing through social media to writing an artist statement to coming to arts festivals and exhibits. It holds annual membership or member exhibits at Spiva, Art Central, Maple and Common Hotel and Gallery at Columbus, Kansas, and in other locations such as Missouri Southern. We also hold an annual studio tour so the public can see the artists' workspaces. JRAC is active on Instagram and Facebook, and if you're interested in joining, please see the pamphlets outside. Thank you.
Now we will hear from the Ozark Festival Orchestra.
Well, hello everybody. I'm Carla Wooten, and I am the proud music director and conductor of the Ozark Festival Orchestra in Monette. The OFO is a self-sustaining, community-driven, volunteer-based orchestra established in 1980 by Carolyn Belknap, a wife, mother of 5, and very talented violinist. After moving to Monette, she noticed there wasn't an outlet for string players, so she started a little string chamber orchestra, and that grew into what we have today, which is a full symphony orchestra. Now, OFO is very special because it's hard to find a full orchestra in a town the size of Monette that does not have a string program in its school system. That's why we are always recruiting string players from our surrounding communities. Our season this year consists of 4 concerts in October, December, March, and April. In October, we will kick off our 45th season with Monty Belknap, You guessed it, the son of Carolyn, and he's also the BYU violin professor and has traveled all over the world performing. Then in December, we will have a community choir singing several fun songs, one which will be 3 Christmas Songs from Home Alone by John Williams, and I'm sure Santa will make another appearance like he did last year. In March, we will present the young artists who have auditioned and won the privilege to play their solos with our OFO. And then our last concert in April is our big fundraiser, and it will feature J.C. Fisher of the Texas Tenors, who made their claim to fame in coming in 4th place on America's Got Talent, and J.C. is also my little brother. The OFO is a community-driven and funded organization, and we want to give back to our community. Besides giving concerts where the price hasn't changed in 20 years, this fall we are going to start an OFO string studio, which will provide group violin lessons taught on Mondays at the First Presbyterian Church, and that will be headed up by Kirsten Weiss, who is a fabulous string teacher out of Springfield. We're going to have a musician scholarship, and we have a website, ozarkfestivalorchestra.org, so visit us. Thank you.
Next up, we have the Joplin Area Town and Country Quilters.
Hi, I'm Kathy Knapp, representing Joplin Area Town and Country Quilters. We are another 501c3 charitable organization. We meet the 3rd Tuesday of each month at Peace Lutheran Church in Joplin. Annual dues are $20, but visitors are welcome to visit twice before membership is necessary. Our meetings empower quilters with classes, workshops, and educational speakers. The Guild's heavily involved in community service projects with members making quilts, receiving blankets, burp cloths, walker bags, and other special items. Annually in October, these gifts are divided and given to organizations chosen by the members. This year, recipients will be Area Agency on Aging, Children's Center, Children's Haven, Crosslines, Life Choices, and the CareNet Pregnancy Resource Center of Neosho. On September 14th, you'll find members of the Guild demonstrating hand quilting on an Underground Railroad quilt on an antique frame at George Washington Carver Prairie Day. We do more than your grandma's traditional quilting, though. We offer art quilting experiences, and we'll be painting barn quilts later this fall. Check out our website at Town and Country Quilters to see what the schedule activities are each month and social media. Pick up one of these bookmarks and share the word. Thank you. Goodbye.
Next up, we have the Vintage Swing Movement Joplin.
Hello, I'm Ashley King with Vintage Swing Movement Joplin, and we are passionate about preserving history, cultivating community, and inspiring dance. We preserve history by teaching the original form of swing dance. A lot of people have heard of East Coast swing or West Coast swing or even country swing, but the original form of swing dance is called Lindy Hop, and it's energetic and special. It actually was created in the late 1920s in the Savoy Ballroom in Harlem, New York. And the Savoy Ballroom was the first place ever that Black and white Americans danced in the same space. So it has a really special history, and we have a heart to preserve that. So we also cultivate community by having a once-a-month huge dance party for our community. And at that dance party, we have a beginner swing dance lesson where we literally teach step, step, rock, step. We keep it very simple because we think it's important that anyone can dance. And there are so many people that come in convinced that they can't, and we're happy to change their mind. So we inspire dance by having live jazz music at every single one of those First Friday events. So you can listen to live jazz from your favorite local bands every first Friday of the month, and we are happy to have you, whether you're dancing or just listening or just enjoying a treat from your favorite small business. So we love to host those events. We're also happy to teach at your fundraiser or your work party, your social event, whatever the event calls for. So very happy to be here, and thank you to Connect2Culture for hosting this event. We love it.
Next up, we have the Heartland Concert Band.
Hi, my name's Amber Dole. I am a board member, flute piccolo player, and only in dire straits backup conductor for the Heartland Concert Band. We started in the area in the 1980s, and we've been performing all over the 4 states in that time, still performing to this day, with our last big concert being the community band outdoor picnic that we had here in June, right outside on the Leggett and Platte Green. So we have not come back into session yet because we had such a crazy end to our 24 concert schedule. So we don't have a set upcoming schedule yet, but that will be posted on our Facebook, Heartland Concert Band. We are in talks to do the Maple Leaf Festival in October, potentially doing the Joplin Veterans Day Parade, not marching, just sitting and playing. And we will do the Carthage American Legion concert that we do every year. We will have a concert at the North Park Mall for Christmas. We are looking at a joint concert with Joplin High School in May. We will do our Memorial Day concert at the Carthage Cemetery, as we do every year. We're looking at another summer concert series. This year we'll be doing it bi-weekly, starting in May and running till June. And we're also looking at a CBOP again in 2025 here at the Leggett, Platte, and Green outside. As you can tell, I'm not, usually when I'm in front of a crowd, I'm playing music instead of speaking, so it's not my forte. But I was happy to come in and get to hear what everyone has coming up in store. I will be going to a lot of things, which is great for my social calendar. So thank you guys, and I hope everyone has a great 24-25 season.
And our last presenter today is the Joplin Little Theater.
I turn my stuff in last. I'm Andrew Parker Greenwood with Joplin Little Theater, the country's oldest continually operating community theater west of the Mississippi. Interesting fact. And I'm here to share with you our upcoming season, starting with Billy Elliot the Musical, which opened this week. You've got 2 more chances to catch that tonight at 7:30 and tomorrow at 2:30. In November, we have Elf the Musical, based on the hit comedy movie starring Will Ferrell. It's got all the heartfelt moments and hilarity that you see in the movie, but with a lot more song and dance. So that'll be great. And in the spring, we've got 3 fantastic plays. That starts with Little Women, which is based, of course, on the classic novel. And that's followed by The Odd Couple, but it's an interesting Odd Couple. It's the female version. It's an adaptation of Neil Simon's classic comedy, and it's a gender swap, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And we close our season with Absurd Person Singular, which is a laugh-out-loud comedy based on the trials and tribulations of 3 couples and their navigation of their relationships. In July, our ever-popular Children's Theater Workshop returns. This is a great opportunity for young individuals from 5 to 14 to learn all things about theater, both backstage and on stage, and also get a chance to perform up on that stage. And speaking of performing on stage, next Saturday the 17th, we're hosting an audition workshop. So if anyone's ever wanted to get on stage but hasn't had the courage to step up to those auditions or wants to hone their audition skills, you could join us for that next Saturday the 17th. And that pretty much does it. We also want to encourage anyone who is interested in volunteering to join us at Joplin Little Theater. You can find more information, joplinlittletheater.org, or on our Facebook page. We're constantly updating that. So join us on stage, backstage, or in the audience. Thank you.
All right, so that concludes our 9th annual Joplin Arts and Cultural Preview. All of the information that we heard today was so amazing and just energizing. I can't wait to go to so many of the events that were mentioned today. We have such a great year ahead of us in the arts and cultural world in Joplin. I want to give a very special thanks to our amazing staff. We've got Hal back there, we've got Laura, and then we have Lauren, the Master of Ceremonies, behind the curtain. They do such a great job putting this event on seamlessly. And also, I want to thank KGCS from Missouri Southern. We've got Nellie, Ethan, Scott, and Maddie who have helped us record this, and it will live on in perpetuity, like I said, on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, but we won't stop there. We will place it anywhere we can to get more people to see it. Before you go, you did bring informational handouts that we have in the lobby. Feel free to leave enough for Connect2Culture to place in the information racks in the Cornell complex, so when people visit it, they can take that material with them. Also, Lauren will be sending out a survey to all presenters. If you would take that and just let us know how we can improve and make this event even better for the 10th anniversary next year. Can't believe it. And also, feel free to stay and mingle. We've got coffee over here, we've got some granola bars, but we have plenty of time to just talk amongst each other and decide on some more, even more exciting collaborations for the future. So, and make sure that you interact with Connect2Culture content online. Let people know about the resources so that they can learn more about our arts and cultural community and grow our engagement throughout online and offline ways. So I hope everyone has a really great weekend. Thank you for being here and making the arts and cultural world in Joplin so cool. Thank you.